return to the front of our mat. Start grounding through your feet, stretching out. Oh, getting the air pockets out, getting some blood flowing as we begin to warm up. Get those wrists going, opposite direction. And then we're going to begin to settle into our mountain. Roll from your heels to your toes. Lock those heels in place, lock those toes in place. Everything is held beautifully in our mountain. And on this cold start morning, we're going to start with our Kapalbhati, our breath of fire. Let's bring our hands together, fold on top, make a circle right here at our belly button. Slight bend in your knees so that you're nice and solid, immovable. Inhale deeply. Exhale, empty your belly. Return to your normal breath. On your next inhale, open your mouth and begin panting like a dog. And your normal breath. Quiet and effortless. Begin to close your mouth on this second round. And normal breath. Last round. Close your mouth, your best version. Kapalbhati, breath of fire. Back to your normal breath. We practice our breath of fire in rounds of 3, 5, or 7. It's your choice, but make sure that you return to your normal breath in between, and make sure that you're not going to hyperventilate or get too lightheaded. You are going to get oxygenated, but we don't want you to get lightheaded and dizzy. You can return to your Kapalbhati, your breath of fire, during our practice at any time to increase your heat in your body. Push in, release all the air from your belly, and release your hands. Let's get our neck working. Let's warm it up just a little bit. Tilting side to side slowly. Ear to shoulder. Breathing all the way. Don't hold your breath. Other side. Other side. Not trying to stretch too far. Remember, we're still kind of cold from this morning. And back to neutral. Let's say yes, looking up and down, up and down. And then let's look up, take that chin all the way up. Give your neck a nice little massage, always moving up. And then let's look down. Chin is at your chest, and again, let's give our neck a little bit of love. Motion moving back. And then back to neutral. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Yes, breathing normal. Taking in your view, opposite direction, or enjoying the line with me. And we're going to do the backstroke. At first, let's keep everything squared off to the front, shoulders, hips, knees. And let's do the breaststroke, moving forward. Very nice. And we're going to reverse again, do the backstroke. This time, open up your chest, open up your hips, let your body warm up with the motion. Keeping your knees bent and your ankles secure to protect yourself. And we're going to do our breaststroke. Let's move forward with our body. You could even get your head going if you're a nice swimmer. And we're going to settle. Mountain pose. Today's goal of our practice is to just keep moving, keep flowing. Even when we're holding a posture, we're still moving. So you hold your mountain pose while I demonstrate. What I mean by that is we're going to think about our arms, our legs, our limbs are going to be extended, constantly motioning, moving. Eventually this turns into energy work and energy practice where you're moving your energy past your body. But at this point, we're just trying to get the motions of just keep moving. So that may mean when you hit your warrior pose, wherever you are, energy still should be flowing through all of your body. I should be able to walk over and feel everything is tight, tense, moving, motion. It's working, okay? Doesn't mean that you should be breaking a sweat. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it's about this constant motion, all right? And that's what's going to keep us warm in this practice. Allow your breath to carry you, meaning from motion to motion, we're going to inhale, exhale, and let our next breath take us into the next posture. Inhale, arms come up ahead, overhead, and palms come together, Anjali Mudra, and your shoulders are away from your ears. Your neck is nice and long, like you're wearing a beautiful choker necklace. You want to show it off to the world. Your chest is slightly lifted. Everything is in your alignment for your body. Meaning neutral, comfortable. You should be able to hold this for a minute. And we're going to exhale, our arms come down. And we're going to keep moving. Inhale up. Arms meet overhead. And we're going to look up at our hands. And then we're going to slowly forward fold. Taking a moment to just let everything hang here. Let gravity take over, bend your knees. into a nice half lift. Looking straight ahead if you can, maximum airflow. Forward fold. And we're going to roll up the spine. Today we're going to do a lot more roll-ups, just because we want to protect our lower back in this cold weather. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Into our forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Rolling up your spine. Bend those knees. And we come up to mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Rolling up. Inhale up. Feel yourself pulling up for that half back bend. And our forward fold. Everything is moving forward. Take the weight off your heels. Half lift. Forward fold. And we're going to take a step back to downward facing dog. Your gaze is between your knees. Your heels are reaching for your mat. Nice, beautiful A-frame. Maximum airflow. Able to take in lots of oxygen here. And we're going to walk our feet to our hands. And we do a roll up to mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Dive forward for forward fold. And we're going to half lift. And we're going to forward fold. Walking back for downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Rolling up your spine. Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold. Try to keep your back flat until you can't. And then round. Half lift. Downward facing dog. Hop or walk your feet back. And into plank. Our chaturanga, so our knees come down first, our chest, our chin, and then we're going to lift up. Tucking your toes, downward facing dog. Hop to your hands or walk to your hands, forward fold.
we're going to roll up.
Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Forward fold.
Downward facing dog. Hop your feet back or step them back. Into our plank. Chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin. Lifting up.
Tuck your toes.
Downward facing dog. Hop or step to your hands. Rolling up.
Mountain. Lifting up, we're going into our warrior series. Half lift. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Forward fold.
Left foot steps back. High lunge.
We're here in a nice high lunge. Looking straight ahead, maximum airflow. Stepping back together.
Right foot steps back. High lunge.
Stepping together.
Rolling up your spine.
Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Low lunge.
Left foot steps back.
So we go low. Put our knee down. From here, we're going to stay with ourselves pushed forward. Feel the compression through your hip flexor, in your inner and outer thigh. Looking forward. Begin to push your hips forward. Back knee. Your back toes are tucked under. Like an exaggerated runner start. And lifting ourselves back up. Bring our feet together.
Forward fold. Right foot steps back.
Low lunge. Get into the lunge, drop your knee. Keep your back toes curled under. Facing forward. Begin to push your hips forward. And then releasing. Coming back to your lunge, stepping together.
Rolling up your spine.
Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Forward fold.
Left foot steps back.
Low lunge. Put your knee down. Coming up with your body. Your right arm on your knee and your left arm reaches for your toes. If you can't reach them, that's okay.
You may need to adjust your knee so that we're bent up.
We're doing a thigh stretch here. We want to reach for it. When we have reached as far as we can, we release and we hold. And then return to your lunge. Step together. Right foot lunges back. Low lunge. Put your knee down. Find your balance point. Reach your hand back for your foot and balance. And we release back into our low lunge. Step together, forward fold.
Rolling up your spine.
Mountain. Inhale up. Half back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
And we're going to step back into warrior one. Left foot steps back. Arms come forward and up. And we're going to step ourselves together. Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Into warrior one on the other side. And we're going to step ourselves together. Mountain. Reaching up. Back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Warrior one. Warrior two. Swinging our back arm forward, warrior one. Stepping together. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Other side, step back, warrior one. Warrior two. Swing that back arm, warrior one. Step together. Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold.
Half lift.
Warrior one. Warrior two. Reach our arms forward. And then back to neutral. Straighten that front leg. Bend the back leg and pull the opposite direction. back to neutral. Flip the palms up. Reaching forward, knees are straight. Reach forward, and then back for peaceful warrior. And return to warrior two. Front leg is bent. Swing that back arm to warrior one. And we step together. Mountain. Inhale up. Slight back bend. Forward fold. Half lift. Other side, stepping back, warrior one. Warrior two. Reach your arm forward. Everything straightens. Back leg bends. Reach your arm back. Back to neutral. Flip your palms up. Legs are straight as you reach forward, and then back for peaceful warrior. And then we're back to neutral. Warrior two, front leg bends. Warrior one, back arm swings forward. And we step together, mountain. And to help get us in the holiday spirit, our peak pose today is going to be dancer. And so we're going to start getting ourselves ready to get into dancer, just like the reindeers that we are, because we're little cute reindeers. Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid. Whichever one you are, just make sure you call me Dancer. Anyways, here we go. And we're grounding. And we're going to first reach for our ankle on our left foot for a thigh stretch. Our arm is just out for balance. And before you lose your balance, control yourself coming out of it and down. Reaching for your right ankle, arms out for balance, thigh stretch. And before you fall out, like I did, before you fall out, we want to let go and make our way out of the balance because we want to train the muscles to do the right thing. So if we are training ourselves that we're being nice and controlled, reaching for our ankle, and we get here, but then to get out of it, we keep going like, whoa, right? That's not training the right muscle groups. That's not training us to do it the correct way. So, unless you're dancing, which is great, but that's not what we're doing right now. You know, when we're dancing, we train to be off balance. We're just not doing that at this moment with this posture. What we're doing is practicing coming in and out of the posture before we increase our distance away from our body. So starting with our left ankle again, reaching for it. It's that constant motion. Holding your thigh, holding everything in place. And then we're going to gently release it and coming out. Other side, shift your weight. Reaching for your right ankle. Arm is out for your balance. And we're going to release it nicely and put it down. And we're reaching again for our ankle on the other side. This time our arm comes forward. And it comes up. And then it goes down to our side in a T. And we release. Right, good job. Other side, shift your weight. Reaching for our ankle. Our other arm comes forward, thumb facing up. And then we go overhead. And then we open out to a T. and we gently come out. So before we go into our full dancer, let's do the opposite motion first. Essentially, we want to trick our brain into doing this. So we're going to cross our left over our right, hug ourselves, tuck your chin to your chest, and curl yourself over into a tight little ball. And then release. Reversing everything you just did. So left over right, right over left. Hug yourself, tuck your chin to your chest, bend your knees, little ball. And release. Find your balance again. When you are ready, shift your weight. Peel your left foot up. As your foot and hand meet, you are pulling yourself with tension into your dancer posture. And then you come out of it nicely. Nice. Other side, we shift our weight. Find your balance. And then we come out of it nicely. So from the side, we're shifting our weight. Tension, tension, tension. And then release it. Tension, tension, tension. And release it. I'm going to try that side again because I want to come out of it nice. Very nice, beautiful dancers. Give yourselves a little clap for that because that was beautiful. Coming to your grounded position, a little bit wider than your hip bones, so almost mat width apart. And we're just gonna rock our hips side to side. Start to bend those knees, side to side. Open even wider than your mat. Side to side. Turn your toes out. Side to side. And we're going to scoop up all of the goodness that we cultivated in our practice as we fold forward. And we're going to bend our knees into a nice squat. Open even wider, straighten. Open our toes, bend the knees. Open our heels even wider. Walk your hands to the left. Walk a big circle out to the center. Over to the right. Walk a big circle. To the left. Walk a big circle to the right. And then back to center. Walk your hands in close to your legs. Start to bring your legs together. Heel toe, heel toe. Until they're as close and comfortable as you'd like them, and then come on down to your knees. Taking a moment to pause and hear.
into our tabletop, hip width apart with our knees, hands are underneath our shoulders, and our gaze is between our hands on the mat. Little rocks forward and back. Turn your hands sideways. Little sway side to side. This should not hurt. It should feel good. And then turn your hands around. Fingers face your body. And this should feel good. Bend your elbows. Don't lock them out here. Secure your body. And then release. Walk your hands slowly around. Flip them over. And straighten. You can sit back if you would like. And then we're going to release. Coming to our forearms. Give your wrists a little shake, a little love. Hold on to your hands. Circle, circle, circle. Switch your grip. Circle, circle, circle. And release. Taps. Coming into our tabletop one more time. Our left knee comes forward between our hands. Back leg extends. This is not our full pigeon. This is just our first version. And from here, because we're not really balanced, we're not really in the position, we're working on getting some movement into our hips and lower back with just a slight rock. And then we're going to find our balance point in our pigeon. Bend your back knee if you need it. And then fold forward. And we're going to release, coming back up. Back onto our hands and knees for a tabletop. Left knee comes through the center. Right knee comes through the center of your hands. First version. Little rocks in and out. And then find your balanced pigeon. Bend your back knee and fold forward. And release. Back to our tabletop. One more time on each side. Your left knee pulls forward for your pigeon, and we fold forward. And release. Back to tabletop. Other side, knee comes between your hands for your pigeon, and we fold forward. Releasing up, back to tabletop, and pushing back to child's pose. roll onto your back. Hugging your knees to your chest. Rocking side to side, little massage, little circles, one direction, then the other. Roll them around, other direction. And then we're gonna do a figure four. So our left leg extends up, our right over left. And we're gonna reach through. And you're gonna work through this with your own flexibility from where you need it. So walk up your leg, walk down your leg, pull through, bend it, straighten, whatever you need in this motion. And then we're gonna switch legs, reaching through, figure four. And we're gonna release. Hug those knees in again to your chest. Reaching for your feet, a little happy baby. Be a happy little baby. Coo, laugh, giggle, stretch one leg at a time, rock side to side. Just be a happy little version of yourself. And then we're going to settle. Bring our legs down. Arms reach overhead, yawning and stretching. Take some nice deep breaths here. Sigh it out. And then everything relaxes. Arms come by your side. Your legs flop open. Savasana. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your nose. Your breath entering and exiting your body. Only noticing it. No judgments. Only observations. Notice your breath as it enters your nose, goes down your throat, and then exits again. Notice your breath entering through your nose, down your throat, into your chest and lungs, filling with oxygen, with prana, with life, and exhale. Continue your journey with your breath, in through your nose, down through your throat, into your chest and belly, expanding and bringing relaxation. We continue to follow our breath in through our nose, down our throat, in our chest and belly, into our hips, our thighs, our legs. From our nose to our toes, we inhale and exhale. Maximum relaxation, maximum airflow, calm and collected. Begin to bring awareness back to your body through your breath. Inhale. Exhale the tension and stress. Inhale energy and motivation. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Give little shakes, little movements. Bend and flex your knees. Yawn and stretch. Reawakening to your day, to your space, to your body, with a fresh start, a fresh perspective. Take a roll onto your side, roll into your side. Here in fetal position, just realigning our body, our organs, our breath. Saying thank you for making it to our mat for our practice today. Coming to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your palms of your hands together in Anjali Mudra. In the heart center, place your thumbs so we are ever in connection with ourselves. As we enter the holiday season, I encourage you to strive for 5 human contact touches, platonic touches, lovey touches, high fives, hugs, handshakes, pats on the backs. Anything to get that human contact. Strive for 5. Let's welcome our day. Let's greet the day together. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Go out and just spread some love and positivity today. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I am Tanika with Nati Nirvana Yoga. Thank you for joining me.